Good evening, all you folks out there.
What's up?
Welcome to In the Closet. We're kicking it. Had a crazy day, as everyone else has, I'm sure. My day was crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on the Snapchat.
Oh,
I was talking about that because that doesn't happen every day.
No, that does not happen every day. Coming out of the driveway from where I work, I slammed on my brakes so I could get a picture of it. And if you saw my snap this day,
or you put it on the in the
Closet
IG story too.
IG story.
I was like, that's got to go up there.
So I'm pulling up and I see this purple thing laying on the road, purple speed bump.
Speed bump.
It's a little it looks like it's something for the ladies. No, that's not true. See, I did it again.
Yep.
I did it again.
Yes, you sure
and
did.
It's not just for the ladies, but it could be for all types of people that are into, what are they called? Phallic symbols?
Well, I mean,
for pleasure?
I really think
if you like, it was purple.
I think it's more, isn't it?
It was
more than a phallic symbol.
I don't know. It was a dildo.
Right.
Yeah, a dildo. It was very durable. Ran over it twice today.
No, you didn't.
Of course I did.
Did you?
If you see a dildo in the road, you're not going to try to hit it? It's like a squirrel.
What if the poor person wanted to come back and get it?
They are not coming back.
I will swerve the dildo. I will swerve.
That's disgusting.
But I will not.
Oh, dirty, skanky dildo on the freaking Oakwood Road.
I will not activate the 10-second rule, like you said.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. I wouldn't even do 10 seconds. No, I'm not. It's gone once it's hit there. I mean, that's something that you don't share, and especially you don't find on the road and dust it off and be like, okay. That's crazy.
That's true.
How does one lose that out of their car, out of their purse? Maybe they were walking and threw it in the road. Maybe they got mad.
Oh, I know what probably happened.
What probably happened? I need to know.
What probably happened is some dude was going for a booty call at 7 a.m. He left his house. He's going for that booty call. And then he gets there. He has the booty call. And then he finds that thing somehow, and it's like twice as big as him. So he just throws a fit, gets all mad, leaves in a rage, and I can see him now with his music bumping, like his angry music. It could be headbanging metal music, or it could be like hardcore rap, but he's so angry about this.
Right.
He feels embarrassed. And he's flying up the road, and he's like going off, like he's rapping. But you can see him shaking that thing. Like he doesn't even know it. He just subconsciously, he's like, I can just see him now. And then he realizes, man, why do I have this in my hand? So he rolls down his window and he throws it out.
That's what you think happened?
And do we roll down windows anymore? Wasn't that back when you cranked them down? Isn't that rolling them down?
No,
it's not rolling them down anymore.
Well, yeah, you still roll it down. You push the button and it rolls down.
How did that roll? Is there a roller in there?
Okay, so what do?
It just goes down.
You just push the window down?
It's probably like a little, and somebody out there that builds car doors would know this better than me, that builds like car doors and puts the windows in them. But I'm sure there's just like a nice little shelf, and you push it and that shelf lowers down in the window.
Gosh, you're deep thinking today.
No, but anyway, so the guy throws it out the window, and then he texts her while driving, which is very dangerous. And said, if you love that purple dildo so much, you can go pick it up down on Oakwood Road. And she did, I guess, like around 4, because it was 5, 6. When did I leave work? I don't know, 5:30. It was gone.
Or that same booty call situation, and the lady has it in her car, and she called this guy for a booty call for the first time, and it was so much better than that purple dildo. So she's like, I don't need this anymore, and she throws it out the window. I've got this person. I don't even need this anymore. That could be.
It could be.
But
it sounds real. Yeah, it sounds really irresponsible.
I might retract that statement because it doesn't matter. You're always going to need it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why it happened, but I can't believe you ran over it twice. I think that's uncalled for. I think that's disrespectful.
Well, I didn't. It's not like don't. Let's not get it twisted. I didn't like run over it and then back up over it. It wasn't like that. It's just like I was leaving to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna try to run over this thing. And then when I came back, it was still there. So I ran over it again.
How many Snapchats and Instagram stories do you think that thing made it on today?
Oh my gosh.
Because if you pass that, you have to snap it.
You do, but most people aren't as fortunate as me as rolling up out of their... I mean, if you're on the road, you'd have to stop the traffic.
I would stop and I would pull over.
You'd pull over.
And I probably would stop the traffic and get down and get a real close shot of it.
I thought about going up there and checking on it because it was there for so long and maybe doing a story, but I'd already done the story and it was shaky and it wasn't that great. But
well, that's very interesting. And then I saw today, which you cleared up, but it was driving me crazy because like for the past 2 days, I've seen these tents on the side of the road with Trump gear. Like you're freaking going into a sporting event. Like if you go, you know when you go to a baseball game, like you go to a Braves game or a Reds game, and as you're walking in, they have all these tents up, and they want you to buy these shirts, like right the merch. They want you to buy merch. What the freak? I was like, why is there Trump merch? Why do I need a hat? Why do I need a shirt?
You didn't stop and get a hat?
I am out of toilet paper today.
Oh.
So I could have, but I didn't. So
and just to be fair, if it were Hillary Clinton coming to town, she'd be saying the exact same thing. Because she just can't stand politicians.
I definitely would because politics.
It's not that she's a Democrat or a Republican.
It's just that. Anyway, I'm not going to go there like I always say. But I was so confused, and so I got to the gym, and I was like, Jeff, what the heck's up with all the Trump tents? And then he informed me that I guess he's, for whatever reason,
there's a rally tomorrow night at Civic Center.
He's coming to Charleston, West Virginia.
Well, he's come here quite a bit because the people.
Well, that gets me so excited. I'm going to go find that purple dildo on the road. Gosh, really?
As someone said to me today, that I think I made her mad.
No.
But we're over it. We're good. But she said, "I'm wanting to go. Do you know how I'm wanting to go?" I was like, "What?" First, I'd asked the room. There were several of us in there. Has anybody in here ever gone to any type of
political rally?
Any of you? Anybody? And everybody was like, no. And I was like, what type of people go to political rallies?
Oh, Jeff, you can't do that.
But seriously, like...
But if you're in a room full of people, somebody has.
They hadn't. Nobody had.
Oh.
Nobody had, but... They answered with like crazy people or like, like, I don't know. I don't think the people are all crazy, but it isn't something that really excites me. I can't think of why would I want to go see or listen to. I guess if you're just getting all jacked up, and that's the one person said that she had a friend that's dying to go, wants to go because she loves Trump because he's helping her keep her guns.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's what I said that I think made her mad, because I talked to this lady later, and I don't know if it really made her mad. I think she's over it. But I said, I hear you want to go see Trump. And she got into her gun thing, and I said, listen, you know that the next Republican candidate and the next Democratic candidate, they're both going to get checklists before they start to run, and it's going to say, here's what you believe in.
Right.
Here's what you believe in. Here's what you're... They don't care about any of that stuff. No. I don't think.
No.
They care about winning. And she said, what? Why do you think that? And I'm like, well, I mean, that's just the way politics are at that level. I think. And I could be wrong. And there's people probably get mad. But this is just my take on it. And I said, you do know that for Mr. President Trump's entire life, he was a Democrat. He's a liberal Democrat his entire life. And now he switched over to Republican.
Right.
And he's going to save your guns. And he's going to...
Well, did you tell her that there's merch to be bought?
Oh, yeah.
And you can buy it on any corner going...
She'd probably all bought it already. She loves her some Trump.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
Like,
people do love him some Trump.
I mean, I guess. And it's fine if you do.
Yeah, hey.
Whatever.
He's doing some stuff. He's doing some stuff out there.
Again... And this is my fault this time, but Trump makes our podcast. every freaking time almost.
That's why he's president. It's the polarizing effect people have. He's one of those people. You know, they say the greats, no matter what. Like in sports, I think about it. You want to see them because you love them or you hate them.
I don't want to see them.
You want to see them or you want to hear them because, like, I love Michael Jordan. I wanted to see him because I loved him. But the people that didn't love him, they just wanted to see him because they wanted to see him do bad. They didn't want him, you know, they just hate him. Just like the same way thing with Tiger Woods. People watch people that can't stand Tiger Woods watch to see him hopefully get beat.
And I am one of those people who do not like Tiger Woods, and I would prefer never to see him again. So I don't agree with that. I prefer I could live my entire life without seeing or hearing about Tiger Woods.
You're not a real sports fan
or
though.
Trump. Yes, I am a sports fan, Jeffrey.
You're not a golf fan.
No, I'm not a golf fan, but I'm also not a Tiger Woods fan.
And the game's so much better with him in it, though.
No, it's.
And I'm not a fan, but it's a better game. The ratings are up. People want to watch it.
That's fine, but I don't. You have to let me. Why do you not let me have my opinion?
You can have your opinion. I'm just stating facts.
It's not a fact. Not everybody likes Tiger Woods, and not everybody wants to see him.
My argument was that not everybody does like Tiger Woods.
No, your argument was that even people who don't like Tiger Woods still want to see him, and that's not true. I could seriously sleep like a baby every night if I never saw him.
But
again.
you could sleep like a baby if you never watched golf ever again.
True.
Right.
Same thing with Trump. I have a list that I could go my entire life without seeing again. So I don't think that argument's valid.
And we will post that list.
I'm just saying, like,
on our Instagram account so that you can see all of the people that Angie could do without.
Oh, like there's nobody that you could do without.
Look, I am love.
Oh my gosh.
I am here to support all those out there that are doing their best.
You are full of crap, Jeff Runyon.
Hey.
I know there's people that you could do without seeing.
There is. I've got a list.
Okay. So there you go.
It's a really short list.
And I let you have your list. You let me have mine.
I'll let you have your list. My list has some people that are on your list. And your list has some people that are on my list.
Do you know?
Like Tiger Woods. I don't like Tiger Woods. I'm not a fan. But I still think he's great. And I still think that when he's playing, the ratings are higher and more people are watching.
I never said that.
And I actually don't really care for him, but I admire his golf game. And I like to watch because I kind of like to root against him.
Okay, but that's you.
That's not nice.
Yeah, it is.
But I do.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off.
So I'm rooting for him to come back because it's better for the game.
No.
So that I can watch him battle these other dudes out and hopefully lose. So it's like I'm kind of rooting for and against him at the same time. And people know what I'm talking about.
Well, I know what you're talking about, but I could live another day. I could live another minute without seeing his face again.
Let's move on to something else.
All right. Well, I ran across something today I found very interesting.
That's good.
Because I always thought I was the only one, and I always thought I was...
Oh, do you have an announcement to make?
No.
Are you coming out of the closet?
Jeff Runyon, be quiet. Just be quiet. Let me
I was going to say, because if you are, could you get me a refill while you're out of the closet?
Listen, I always thought I was alone on this, because every time I would say it in the car when we were on a trip, my mom and dad would just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Like, oh, you're so funny. But I was actually being serious. Did you know that 7% of Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from the brown cows? Did you?
Sadly, I'm surprised it's that low with some of the people I see daily. Go up to Walmart.
That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like 16.4 million American adults.
That's true because there's, 3 billion people in America?
So I'm not the only one that every time we would take a car trip and I would look at the cows, I would think those brown ones, they make chocolate milk, and those white ones, they make white milk. And my parents would laugh and laugh and laugh. Because growing up, everybody thought I was like a jokester and trying to be funny and always trying to make people laugh. When in fact, I was being very serious. I mean, I got kicked out of gymnastics because the teacher said, I think that her talents would be better somewhere else. She just tries to make everybody laugh.
But you weren't. You were taking her
No,
literally.
I was a literal person. So she would say, stand on your right foot, and I would take my left foot and put it on top of my right foot because that's standing on your right foot. So the day she said, okay, everybody, let's try to stand on our heads, I started laughing hysterically. And she said, what's wrong? I remember this day. And I was like, you cannot stand on your head. Meanwhile, the rest of the class is up against the wall doing a headstand.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm a literal person. So
it sounds like you're kind of a smart ass.
No.
You didn't see all the other kids, like, getting on their heads?
I thought they were lunatics. When in fact, I was not very brilliant. Another thing, one more thing I will share about my childhood that I thought, I am really dumbing myself down right now. I don't think this now, of course.
Well, that's good.
But you know when you watch a sitcom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a laugh track, right? So
Yeah,
somebody
those are
says something
annoying.
funny. I know, they really are. Somebody says something funny, and then you hear laughing in the background. I know you know this story,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I thought it was the people watching the show, like in their living room or in their bedroom laughing. So I would go up to the TV. I would go up to the TV and I would laugh really loud. And I would look at my parents and be like, did you hear my laugh? And they would...
Were they in a separate room and you go in and say, did you hear my laugh?
No, I just meant
You just
through
thought
the
in the
TV.
room. And were they like, yeah, we hear it?
No, they just laughed at me. They thought I was being funny again and I was being serious.
Why are parents like that? My dad was like that. He was like that when we'd travel. He would say, if we saw a bunch of cows over in a pasture, he'd say, Jeff, look at the horses. There's one with a black spot on it, and look, there's a brown one. Look at those horses.
That's so mean.
And every time we'd pass them, and if we saw, anytime we saw an animal, he told me it was something else when I was a child.
That's so wrong.
If we saw a horse, he said it was a cow. If we saw a chicken, he said it was a monkey. I mean...
Would your mom go along with this?
Yes, they're evil. I mean, I don't know why they do that stuff, but I get it. I mean, I do understand now.
Did you believe him, though? Like, you knew.
When I was young.
But, you knew what a horse was.
I figured it out. I think, like, when I was with my grandfather or something, I'd say, look at that horse.
Right.
And he'd say, that's a cow.
Jeff, you do know that's a cow, right?
It's like, no, Dad said it was a horse. And then he'd laugh and he'd say, don't listen to your dad, it's a cow.
Did he say the same thing? Do you think he did the same thing to your dad growing up, maybe? And that's why he knew the joke?
Possibly.
Well, another funny thing about animals, since we're talking about animals, did you know, you're going to love this, because I know how you feel about this issue. You're going to absolutely love this. There were, in 2017.
That was last year.
There were more deaths caused by selfies than shark deaths.
I completely believe that.
There was 6 shark deaths in 2017. There was 35 selfie-related deaths in 2017.
And you know what? That makes sense, because you play the odds. There aren't enough idiots to go out in the ocean and get bit by sharks.
Well,
all of us idiots have phones.
No, listen.
And taking selfies.
I don't totally agree with that. I mean, do more people take selfies than swim with sharks? Sure. But, I mean, there's tons of people who swim in the ocean. There's surfers. There's people who do it for a living. There's scuba divers. There's plenty of people out there swimming in the ocean.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I think that's... no. There's more people taking selfies.
Oh, no, there is.
Every day.
No, there is. But please share. Jeff gets really heated with selfies. He has this...
I don't get heated.
No, you
and
have
I don't want anybody to think
think
like weird. Like, selfies...
You have to be honest on this podcast. I was just honest about my idiotic...
No, it's just, for me, I like seeing other people's selfies sometimes. Especially if they're attractive people.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I don't at all. But for me, I don't know. It's weird to hold my phone out and take a picture of myself with nobody around.
But that's what a selfie is.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Well,
that's awkward. Like, I'm holding a phone.
You don't.
I grew up in a day where when you got a picture taken, somebody held a camera and they took a picture of you with other people. Or it was just you, but it was an event. Like, it's your birthday. Let's take a picture of you. It's your graduation. Let's take a picture of you. It's whatever, your circumcision or what. Let's take a picture of you.
Oh my gosh, nobody would take a picture of that.
They might take a picture of your face while you're getting it done.
A circumcision?
Probably not.
No, they wouldn't.
Whatever.
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, mentally, there's a little bit of a block there for me when I go to take a selfie. And I'll take some selfies. But there's got to be something tied to it.
So, because I take selfies on the reg. I take them I take selfies all the time.
And they're amazing.
Thank you. And sometimes I post them. Sometimes I send them directly to you. Sometimes I send them to the kids. Sometimes I put them on my Snapchat story or my Instagram story. But I usually am saying something. Like, I have this big thing that I do, and since it's Monday, I'll just say it. I'm a big advocate for never miss a Monday. So I usually take a selfie in the gym because I'm trying to get people to start their workouts on Monday. Is that okay?
No, that's okay. That's
okay.
acceptable because you're taking a selfie and there's a purpose behind it.
Okay.
The selfies that get me, like, and that's, I mean, I guess for me to take one, I have to take it and it has to be a reason. Like, I've got to be like standing in front of the Grand Canyon. And it's like, hey, this is me, Jeff. There's the Grand Canyon. Everybody, look, I'm checking out the Grand Canyon. It's majestic. It's amazing.
Okay, so...
But the ones that are just like a selfie, no caption. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, what is going on here?
Okay.
Some of them aren't even hashtag selfie. Like, then I can be like, they're just hashtagging selfie and they're taking a selfie because somebody's told them...
because they're Selfie Sunday.
There's a contest going on, and if you get it in, you could, like, I don't know, be on a hashtag wall somewhere, selfied.
So you're okay if the selfie has a purpose.
And nude selfies are totally fine. You don't have to hashtag or anything. If they're sent to me. If, never, you get what I'm saying.
This dead air is on purpose because I'm giving him the stink eye right now. I'm just kidding. So as long as the selfie has a purpose, if there's something behind it.
Listen, this is just
me. Because your daughter takes selfies all the time.
Listen, this is just me, and I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying for me, I can't, there's some mental block, like I can't reconcile it because I always say, if I'm going to take a selfie, it's just, I can't figure it out. Like I can't and maybe I'm just getting old.
Well,
and I can't figure out, like, standing there going, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of myself and post it. Like, there's nobody. I'm out in a field by myself, walking, picking whatever, like, for the family. Or I'm down walking the boulevard. But see, outside that kind of makes sense because it's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Because me, I would just take the picture. I wouldn't put myself in it. I'd just take a picture of the beautiful day in the bridge and, like, say, what a beautiful day.
Do you think, I'm going to ask you a question right now.
Such a gorgeous day out today. I'm boring, though.
No, you're not. No, you're not, because everybody that comments on anything, Jeff's so funny. But listen, I'm going to ask you a question right now.
What?
Do you think people who take selfies are arrogant?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I hear it. I hear that's what you're saying.
What?
Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying anybody's arrogant.
All right.
See, you shouldn't even brought this up.
Yeah, I should have. Because
people are going to take me wrong, and I love your selfies, people. I just don't like my selfies.
Okay, so I just have...
It's weird for me to take a selfie. And it's really weird for me to take a selfie and there not be a reason, like somebody in it. Like, look at me with the midget. Or small person. Crap. What is it?
You are so not PC. Okay.
No, seriously. Did I say that wrong?
I don't know.
I did one time, I'm sure, because I said two things.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I looked up on Instagram. I searched hashtag
she looks
selfie.
Smart.
Now this lady is a beautiful.
I bet she won a spelling bee sometime in her life.
Beautiful Asian lady. Beautiful. I can say Asian lady. Why did you give me a cringe? She's Asian and she's a lady.
It's because of what I said. Because of what I said.
Because she's intelligent?
Because she won a spelling bee. She looks like she won a spelling bee. And
Asians usually do win.
She looks
That's
very...
not wrong. That's a compliment. But anyway.
I don't know. That might be a stereotype.
Oh my gosh, dear Lord. Okay, that's another day.
Wait, but stereotypes are real. aren't they?
Yes.
'Cause that's what they're called stereotypes. Never mind. We'll get into that another time.
Could you please let me tell my
300 likes for her.
Okay.
Look at her. She
So
looks
she's
so
just
professional.
She's just posing, looking all cute like, and the caption in her caption below it just says, "Hello and happy Monday, friends. I hope everyone has a great week." She has 300 likes, 18 comments, talking about how she looks stunning, she looks beautiful. So
can I give my critique of this?
Beautiful, gorgeous. That pose looks a little bit
right. She's getting what she's asking for.
You think that's what she's asking for?
No, I'm kidding. Listen,
I don't think you are.
Look, here's the thing with that picture. That's not a selfie. That's a photo.
Oh, you're right.
That's not a selfie.
Well, she hashtagged it selfie.
Well, then she doesn't know what a selfie is because you have to be holding the camera for it to be a technical
point. I like
selfie.
That. Whoa.
Whoa!
Like that point.
Look at those lips on those boobies. Man, Theo Vaughn was right.
What?
I was listening to him today, and he was talking about how it's just like Instagram is like this abyss. Like you pull it up, and it's like just like you get sucked in, and then there's like these pictures of women and like all this stuff. And he's like, "What'd he say? They're doing magic tricks with their ass cheeks." Stuff like that.
Yeah. You got sucked in right there.
No, I just saw it was very creative. It was a very creative picture.
Okay, well, here's the girl.
Oh, I know what she's saying.
Here's a selfie, and she's sucking on a lollipop. Mm-hmm. She, again, is beautiful. And all it says is Night World. 168 likes, 5 comments. So, what do you think of that?
I think.
Why do you think she posted that? I mean,
I think that's probably a cherry lollipop. I think she could be underage, which it's not. I don't want to look at that picture because she's probably underage.
I'm just talking about. Is that an arrogant post? What is that a post?
No, she's saying goodnight to everybody.
So it's okay to take a selfie and say goodnight.
It's okay to do whatever the heck you want.
It's
not. It feels weird to me. I'm not saying it's okay or it's not okay. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying you're arrogant or you're not. I'm saying for me to lay in bed tonight. You tell me it's not weird if I'm laying in bed tonight and I'm like,
it is for
good night, everybody, and I freaking post a selfie. That's weird, man. That's just weird.
It is kind of weird.
Unless I have a huge fan base and I'm like a selfie god or something. Like, it would be, that's weird.
If I saw you taking a selfie, period, it would be weird. Because you don't take selfies. But I take selfies all the time. And say random things.
You do, but usually there's a purpose and you're beautiful.
I'm sure.
So I don't think I'm beautiful.
I don't think people who post selfies think they're beautiful.
I don't either.
I'm sure that I took a selfie
Well,
today.
some people think they're beautiful.
Well, some people do. No, some
people think they're beautiful. They know they're beautiful, and they should know they're beautiful. And I'm okay with that. I think people should. If you're a pretty person and a good-looking person, you should. It's good for you to know it.
I did a selfie boomerang today. Don't miss a Monday.
I liked it too. It was very nice. You're all pinky.
Well, Jeff and I have had some deep conversations about selfies. He's holding back right now.
I'm not holding back.
When we talked at Pies and Pints, you went off. You are holding back.
How many beers did I have?
No, we saw a picture. No, I won't even go there because I don't think you want me to. But you went off. You had a different take on it. You were heated. Now it was hot outside. Maybe the heat was getting to you. But we had to shut the conversation down.
It wasn't that bad.
Jeff running.
Oh, they might have been getting upset.
The people at the next table were looking at us like, because we were just, see, when Jeff and I get into like this conversation like this, we go back and forth and it seems like we're fighting and we're really not.
No, people always think.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it looks like she's yelling at me.
It does because, as you guys know from this is podcast number whatever, you know that I get like really.
And if you could see her face, she looks angry sometimes. I know she's not, and sometimes I just egg her on.
I get really animated, and like I use my hands a lot, and my eyebrows.
Her eyebrows, yeah, you got that right now. You got that look like you're going to kill somebody, and you're not upset at all.
No, not at all. So it looks like I'm yelling at him. But at the same time, you were heated that day at Pies and Pints outside, and you were like kind of doing the same thing,
right?
And we weren't agreeing.
But I wasn't heated at you. I was just passionate about the topic.
Right, we were disagreeing, but we're
and
adults.
We probably were using some examples that were getting me heated, or excited. So,
but see, we're adults, and we can have heated conversations and even kind of get at each other, and it not cause us to like throw our seats in and leave all mad and not talk the rest of the night. We can like be like, all right, cool. You think that way. I think that way. We're going to agree to disagree. And let's just eat our pizza.
But then there's times, though, like, pretty often, I guess, when we get in these kind of conversations in public and we're sitting there at a table and I'm like, people think you're yelling at me. Like, I'm like, people think you're yelling at me. Like,
I know.
Let's just calm down.
It's even worse in the car when you can't hear what I'm saying. And I mean, I'm animated.
And I'm always laughing. Like, I always, when I feel like people think that you're yelling at me, I start smiling and smirking and laughing.
Yeah, so then you look like an asshole because
I
you're
do.
like, that poor girl's really being passionate right now and he's laughing at her. I don't know. But I'm not. I mean, it's just I'm a very animated, loud person.
You are. You're both of those things.
I am very loud and I'm very animated, and I've been told that numerous times, but I'm so sorry. So that's the selfie story. So y'all, be careful when you post your selfies. Be sure there's a purpose behind it.
Oh, shut up.
Or Runyon will get agitated.
Look, there's I'm almost done with my book. It's not that long. And there's pictures in it for diagrams.
Are they selfies?
It's the Runyon Selfie Guide.
Okay.
Runyon Selfie Guide for your successful selfies.
I think that everyone should do me a favor. If you're listening to this podcast, please, I beg you, it would make my day if you could please take a selfie, post it on our Instagram page.
Oh my gosh.
Runyon's in the closet. #selfie. Shoot, you can even @ Jeff Runyon's personal page. Please do that for me.
Well,
Please.
they can't post it on our page. They can like.
They can
what?
tag us.
Well, there we go. Tag us.
Post it. Tag @ Runyon's in the closet, and then # Runyon's in the closet, and we'll see it. It would be amazing because I would love nothing more to get under Jeff's skin. I'm sorry.
I don't mind selfies, especially if the people are good looking. I don't mind it at all.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't mind selfies, period. I just think it's weird.
Yeah, you do. You mind them. You don't like them.
It's weird.
You're just not calling it how
I'm
it is.
getting very literal. Like, I'm getting very, like, in the moment. Like, when you have that moment and you hold your phone up and you find the perfect light and you... But you're the only one in the room, and it's not for any reason.
You gotta. Well, you gotta be like discreet about it. Like, I don't scream, "Look, everybody, I'm taking a selfie." I try to be as discreet as possible.
You are, because you're posting it to all your followers.
No, I mean when I'm in the room. Like if I'm in the gym taking a gym selfie, I'm not like holding my camera up all like, "Oh, look at me, I'm taking a selfie." I try to be real discreet.
I know that. Right.
I try to like hide behind machines.
It doesn't
and stuff.
matter. You don't have to be discreet.
Because I'm a modest person, but
people take selfies nowadays. It's kind of
especially
part
in the
of
gym,
our culture.
because if you don't take a selfie, were you even there?
I'm in the minority here. I know selfies are cool. I can't figure out why though. I mean, I understand you want it. I get it.
I do them for a reason and for a purpose. Generally, sometimes I don't, and I love.
You're a gangster.
I am. I love to crash my daughter's selfies. Like she was doing it in the kitchen today because she has this like, what's it called? Shoot. The lighting. It's called
oh my gosh.
Hour.
This is amazing.
Hour. Wait, what is it
The
called?
Life I Live.
No, it's called something. It's not Glow Hour.
The thing is, you saved her selfie. It's not really a selfie. It's an acceptable selfie because you crashed it.
What's it called?
I don't.
It's gonna drive me insane. But anyway, she was in the kitchen when the lighting's
Sunlight?
No, it's Hour. It's God, it's gonna drive me crazy.
Well,
it's the time of day when the lighting's just right and you look beautiful in your pictures. Well, she was trying to take those today in the kitchen and I crashed them. That's the funnest thing ever, is to crash the selfies.
That's a blast.
That's called a photo bomb, obviously, but I'm just saying.
Term's outdated.
A photo bomb is not outdated. Is it?
It feels really outdated to me. It feels like it's like so 2016.
What is that hour called?
Power Hour?
No. No, that's something entirely different that you do.
What
is it? I'll have to ask her.
Selfie Hour?
No, it's... Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm dwelling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's probably
That's all for tonight.
All right. I'm going to go
selfie discussions.
Take a selfie.
I'm
going to take one right now.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to get my phone out and take one right now.
Well, This was fun.
If you take one with me, it's not.
Ange is going to take selfies.
It's not a selfie.
And I'm going to go find something to watch. Something on TV, I guess. There she is. Doesn't look weird at all. Doesn't look weird. Somebody holding the phone up in the air and looking at it and making a face. It's not funny at all. I mean, it's not weird at all. No,
all right.
It's totally normal.
Especially when you're in your closet. All right. Good night.
Good night, all.